Okay, so hello everyone and welcome. Today, in this video, I'll be giving you some advice to get to your first level 100 character, or essentially third job. If you're beyond that point, then I'll be making a video later on discussing the points further than that, but as of right now, I'll be talking about level 1 to 99, so let's get started. So, step 1. When you very first make a new character, you can do the tutorial if you want. That's up to you, but if you don't want to do the tutorial, type @go48 or anywhere, talk to the cafe girl and save. This will give you a nice place to heal, warp somewhere, store your stuff, just like a base of operations essentially. But for now, you can talk to the warper girl, go to dungeons, covert, and then just walk outside. Now there's going to be a bunch of hornets and thief bugs here. Don't touch the thief bugs yet, they're too strong. The hornets though are prime leveling up material. Press Alt and A at the same time to open up your status menu. Now I recommend putting 19 into strength for your first few points. Your stats don't really matter right now since they'll be reset anyways when you transcend. So for now, just get as much strength as you need until you hit job level 10. But how are we going to reach job level 10? Simple, by killing hornets. Just click on them, hold down your mouse button, control click, anything. Just auto attack at them. You may die a few times, but eventually you'll kill a few hornets, and those hornets will give you more than enough XP to level up. Congratulations, you're job level 10. Now you can press S and Alt at the same time to open up your skills menu. You can put everything into basic learning, then type @go_main to go to the main office, talk to the job changer NPC who's right here, and you get to choose your class. So there's quite a few classes in Ragnarok Online, and I won't be going over every single one thoroughly, but Archer lets you go into Minstrel, Wanderer or Ranger later on. Thief lets you go into Shadow Chaser or Guillotine Cross. Knight lets you go into Royal Guard or Rune Knight. Priest lets you go into Shura or Archbishop later on. And Merchant lets you go into Mechanic or Geneticist later on. Am I forgetting someone? Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, and Mage lets you go into Sorcerer or Warlock later on. There's also the expanded classes, like Star Emperor, Rebellion, Soul Reaper. There's also Doram. Doram's a pretty cool race, but once you figure out what your favourite job is, and you've done some research, I recommend playing what you want, but maybe making a few characters to raise money to get your main started. I don't recommend taking an expanded class or one of the mage class for your first character, to be honest. Except maybe Rebellion, since Rebellion's pretty cheap. But here's a list of classes on screen and how cheap they are. Well, I'll recommend them. The cheaper and easier to understand classes are at the top, and the expensive or complicated classes are at the bottom. Of course, play with whatever you feel like. If you don't like playing any of these classes, for example, then you can just play another class and find one that you like playing. But with that done, let's move on. So now that you have your job, you get to go back to killing hornets. Yep, just keep killing those hornets. Keep on killing hornets for a while, and eventually you'll get to a point where you notice when you hover over the thief bugs, their names aren't red anymore. This means you're equal or above their level. In other words, you can probably start killing thief bugs now. As for your stats, if you took the Archer job class, then I'd recommend just shoving everything to Dex. If you took another job class though, then I'd recommend putting your stats into Strength and Vit. But you've been killing hornets for a while, haven't you? Are you level 15 yet? Then talk to the Warper Girl and head over to Payon Dungeon. But just before you do, type @whobuys Beasting into chat. This will give you a list of people who are buying Beastingers at Vend. What you can do is you can walk up to one of these stores, sell your beastings to them, and that'll give you some nice pocket change to buy any arrows, potions or supplies you need in the future. But congratulations! Time to head back into Payon. Now you can farm here for some more XP up until you're level 40. So since most of the monsters here are undead, the best element to use against them is Holy, and if that's not available, the second best is Fire damage. If those two aren't available, don't worry, you'll still be fine. But once you're level 40, you can move on to Orc Dungeon. Now, you can get really greedy here and try to kill a bunch of orcs at once, but if you're struggling with just taking on one, maybe you should just take it one at a time until you level up some more. But yeah, kill orcs here for a bit until you're level 60. Now, once you're level 60, you have two options. Option number one is to go to the Warper, Dungeons, Glassheim, St. Abbey, and level up here. I personally recommend going to Glassheim since it's easier, simpler, basic to understand, you get more damage if you use Holy or Fire damage, and it's just more basic. You also, once you reach the appropriate level, can take Edenboard quests to boost your XP gain even faster. But the alternative option is to back to Orc Dungeon, Warper Dungeon's Orc Dungeon, and then just walk outside into the bright glistening sunlight. Now, the reason that this might be good is because you can kill orc babies here, and the orc baby card sells for around 15 mil. It's a 0.1% drop chance though, so up to you buddy. So if you feel up to the task, go ahead and try it, but I'm personally fine with Glassheim. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a bounty board for that one too. But when do you stop leveling at Glassheim/Orcfield? Well, once you're around level 85. Once you're at level 85, you can enter Akko Rockridge. Akko Rockridge, save here. You see this healer NPC? You'll be using her a lot. Buff up and take the right side out. Now that you're on the right side of town, you'll notice there's a lot of buffaloes here. These buffaloes give pretty good experience just by themselves. Now, it may take a while since you're near level 99 and things start to slow down a little bit, but trust me, this is the best, fastest way to level up. Just keep killing buffaloes and you'll eventually reach level 99. It may take a while, but hey, these buffaloes drop a card, and their card is also worth quite a bit of zenny, around 15 mil last time I checked. And you can sell that for some starting funds in case you need to help your build out. Now, for each individual character, they have their own build. Range uses right ring set, Rune Knight wants a black ribbon headband. I don't even know what most of the other classes want, but I'll be looking at Minstrel right now. If you're a Minstrel, I recommend getting some temporal dex boots. They don't need to be super shiny studded ones, just the cheapest ones on the market will do just fine. Dirt cheap. Because we want the 0.5 seconds of fixed cast time reduction that it offers. So, get killing is what I recommend. You probably won't have temporal dex boots yet. If you do, then congratulations. But keep killing them. Eventually you'll kill enough of them and you'll be level 99. Woo! Congrats! What do you do once you're max level, max job level, and max everything? Well, type Akko main and talk to the job master. He'll give you the choice to transcend. Now, you can jump to 3rd class right now, but don't. Don't jump to 3rd class. You'll regret it. You miss out on some very important skills, you miss out on a health and SP bonus, and you miss out on skill points, and you generally just suck without it. So always transcend is my advice. Transcending will send you back to level 1, so you have to rinse and repeat all over again, but it's worth it in the long run. You don't want to like come back to this character weeks later and think, I should have just leveled it up again so I could get the full bonus, now I have to remake the whole thing. Always transcend is my advice. But what do you do after you transcend? Well, you just rinse and repeat again. Just to replay this guard from the beginning, this whole video if you want. And bam, hit level 99 yet again. Congratulations! Now that you're level 99, max job level, and transcended, you can level up into 3rd job. Yeah! Woo! Yay! Now that you're level 100 though, that subject is for another video. So until then, I hope this helps you get to level 100. Thank you for watching everyone. Peace, have a nice day. See you next time. Bye.
Love is large as Brontosaurus, passion like a bleeding walrus. Our love is real, it's no mirage. Want to lock you in my garage. Trusty steed, later you will taste. This heart of mine is yours to capture. From now until velociraptor, I wield my passion like an axe. It's warm and gooey, just like wax.